So I hear that some of you do not know the difference between Nigerian Idol and The Voice Nigeria, and I'm about to put a stop to that nonsense because how would you have me and you do not know the difference? Let me start with the simplest and obvious one, the logos. So if you see a hand holding up the peace sign and a microphone in it with the color red, you know that that is The Voice, and it follows up with a sound saying, "This is The Voice." Of course. Then for Nigerian Idol, you have a blue logo with Nigerian Idol written boldly in it, and then you hear the sound. Tudun, 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 tudun. That is Nigerian Idol. But for now, let us talk about more important things that get to differentiate these two shows, even though both of them are singing competition. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Philomina Moses Lawson. If you're seeing me for the very first time, welcome. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. This is a good time to do so. We're trying to get to 50k. Do not forget to like, share, and do not forget to also hit the super thanks button. Okay, say, "Oh, thank you," share a gift with me, because that's what we do over here. We show love. Now let's dive right into the video. So The Voice Nigeria and Nigerian Idol are both reality TV shows that has to do with singing. So even though both shows are singing competitions, they have their models and they have their formats. What is a model and what is a format? Just like KFC, the owner of the franchise is Kentucky, and he has a particular way of making his dishes, his chicken. He goes ahead to make it a franchise where people all across the globe can do this and open it in their countries. However, they have to follow his recipe. That is just how it is for The Voice Nigeria and Nigerian Idol. The Voice Nigeria is owned by a man named John Demore, while Nigerian Idol is owned by a man named Simon Fuller. So they are all not Nigerians, but Nigeria have adopted the whole show format, and we have our own version of these shows airing in our country. There are similarities with both shows, and the very first similarity is that you get to audition to be a part of the show. And the audition process is quite simple and the same, where you get to record a 30 seconds video showing your skill and your talent in singing. And then they get to pick you and choose you to show on television. Okay, so for Nigerian Idol, when they pick the people who are going to be shown on TV, they don't just pick people who they think can sing. And I think that this is also part of the show format where they make it interesting for viewers, where they get to pick even people who they know cannot sing, but they just want them to come on national TV to just give them an opportunity to showcase their talent, and just for the world to see them, and also just tell them that you see this singing thing, you need to leave it, or you see this singing thing, you are good at it, just keep at it. But for The Voice Nigeria, it is not like that. They only bring to our screens people who can actually sing. There's no The Voice Nigeria where you have seen somebody that doesn't know how to sing at all and then they are there. So that's the first difference. So for The Voice Nigeria now, they have four major stages. So the first stage is the blind stage, the blind audition stage. The second stage is the knockout stage. The third stage is the battle stage. And then the fourth stage is when they get to pick the winner after they have gone through series and series of songs and performances. For Nigerian Idol as well, they have four major stages. The first stage is the audition, where you get to have a golden ticket or a platinum ticket, which will take you to the next phase. So that golden ticket is given to you to the next stage. But in recent times, they actually introduced what we call the platinum ticket that takes you to the final stage of the audition. But the four stages, you move from the golden ticket to the top 50. So these top 50 people, they are going to have to filter them, so they get to perform in groups, like groups of 4, groups of 3, and then after this phase, it goes down to 20 or 25. And then that third stage, they get 2 people to sing the same song, or 4 people to sing the same song, to just see how they can perform. And then the final stage is where they pick the top 10, and then we see their live performances. Okay, so for Nigerian Idol, there are many other experiences that they get to show us, like when they are in their hostels, when they are going out for charity, when they tell us about their life stories, just different experiences, their rehearsal processes, their challenges. They get to show us all that. We even get to meet the contestants' family, all those good stuff. But for The Voice, we don't really get to see the families a lot. We don't get to also see like their behind the scenes, except for their rehearsal times with their coaches. And for The Voice as well, they have their coaches coach them and teach them, prepare them for their performances. But for Nigerian Idol, you don't have that. We just have external coaches who train them during the week, and the judges will just come and give one or two inputs. So that's just how they are similar, and that's just how they are different as well. Both shows unique, even though it just has to do with singing, but they are unique in their own way. And I really, really, really enjoy watching these shows. But I'm just going to go ahead and drop list of the winners for The Voice Nigeria, because I've already done a video on Nigerian Idol and the winners from when they started up until the end. So I'm just going to be doing that in this video. So for The Voice Nigeria, it started in 2016, and the very first winner was Arese. In case you do not know, the very first season also produced one of our superstars in recent time, and that is Chike, the bull of the bullets. So he was the first runner up in The Voice Nigeria season 1. For season 2, it was done in 2017, and the winner was, or is, Daniel Diongoli, also known as Ideal. He is from Bayelsa State. Fun fact, Chike's brother was also the first runner up of the season 2 of Nigerian Idol. His name is CMK. That was so nice to see as well. And then the winner for the third season was Esther Ben Yogo. So she did very, very fantastic. And the first runner up, I think it was KP. Yeah, yeah, was it KP? I'm not sure now. I think it was KP. Yeah. And then the final season that they've had, which was done in 2023, Pere Jason emerged winner for the very last season so far, which is the season 4 of the Nigerian Idol. Did you watch this show? I definitely enjoyed watching. I started watching the show right from the first season, but I'm sure that I spoke about it a lot more, like much later, I think in the second or third season. But I definitely enjoyed the show. Which one did you watch? Have you watched anyone? Let us talk in the comments. Hope you know the difference between these two shows now. Hope I've been able to convince you and not confuse you that both The Voice Nigeria and Nigerian Idol are fantastic shows that you should watch this year. Okay, if you have come this far, you're the real MVP. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'm going to see you on the next one. Bye.